Yo, what is good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned with yet another JJK Phantom Parade video. I would have had this video out way earlier in the day, but something called me to a live stream this morning when I woke up. So we knocked out our live stream, but now we are here ready to give you some coverage on the new bi-weekly update for JJK Phantom Parade. So one thing that I'm already noticing is that we have not gotten Eno at all yet. And he's not even announced in any of this stuff right here. So I guess they're gonna try to save him for after the update, but even still after the, it's weird because, you know, this isn't even like an anniversary level event on the global version. I mean, it is an anniversary level event, let's be real, but at the same time, sorry, my back itches, at the same time, they did not care about that, and they just put it in a random little 3-month after it came out, you know, on JP's spot. So that is what we're getting with it right now. So I guess we are just skipping over Eno. I just looked over this like entirely and I don't see Eno, but let's go ahead and just look over each one of these graphics. So reward events. Launch Mimbo 3000 cubes giveaway. To celebrate the event launch, free 3000 cubes are about to be given away. It does not say anything about it being a daily login thing or just an instant giveaway of 3000 cubes. I feel like I'm going to assume that it's a 3000 cubes just instant, because typically if it's a daily login, it tells you get this over a couple days. This right here, up to 100 daily free 10 draw gacha. During the event period, log in daily to receive 10 free draws in this gacha. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Right here, it clearly states log in over the course of 10 days to get this. So that's how you know that this is broken up. So that's why I assume this is just going to be upfront for us. But the banner should have the newer standard banner update characters on it. So we should have Yellow Yaga, as we can see obviously right here, Toji, you know, the other hidden inventory units. We should have those units on the free banner. I'm hoping so. And I'll double down and check that whenever it comes into the JP or the global version and make sure that that is the banner that we are getting. I'll probably do an initial video on the first day showing it off, and then I will try my hardest to save my tickets for a full 100. Damn, my traps are crazy. Full 100 summon video or something like that. But then also we have login event first wave. So they're doing the first wave thing like they did before the half anniversary. Log in regularly during the event to get the SSR recollection bit, Spring Sparks of Youth. Event duration after the maintenance. Okay, yeah. So basically everything is starting from the 25th here. All of these things that I just read out. The free recollection bit, the free 3000 cubes, the free 10 pulls a day. All of that starts on July 25th and ends September 4th. So not next month, but the month after. So we got some pretty good stuff going on here. This celebration is looking to end, or at least the second half of the celebration is looking to be going on during my birthday here, because if this is the first half of the celebration, the second half will definitely be at the September 4th point. Right here, or not even the September 4th point, I'm sorry, the August 11th point. But we still might have some remnants of the anniversary going on during my birthday. So hey, maybe that birthday luck will get the dead man extra blessed. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go over and look at the events, I believe. No, the gachas. So guys, we're about to get this man Gojo on the 25th. He is gonna be here though until September 4th. So that's not too bad actually, because hidden inventory, the first time that hidden inventory came, it actually was like a 6-month celebration, was it not? And now that it's coming back, it feels like they use hidden inventory as like a celebratory thing, but at the same time, I low-key feel like they don't care that much. Another reason why we're getting this so early is because the movie did just release recently, but even still, it just kind of feels like this is obviously anniversary level things. They do not leave in the game for over a month for you to get access to. Like, it is limited for a reason, because you have a limited amount of time to get it. So the fact that Gojo is just going to be out from the 25th to September 4th is actually pretty insane, because I feel like we're going to be over this celebration, and it's technically not the 1.5 celebration anymore. So I mean, I guess that gives them the liberty to like spread it out. So it's bad Gojo came this quick, but it looks kind of like they're trying to amend that by leaving him out for a very long time compared to how long he was out on the JP version. And I could be incorrect about that. JP players, please do let me know down in the chat below if Gojo stayed for longer than that. But I do not remember Gojo staying for not nearly 2 months, but a month and some change. Like, that's a lot. I feel like characters usually stay for like 3 weeks at most or something like that. Then also Zonji is coming back as well. So guys, if you missed out on Zonji whenever he was here and you do have a lot of cubes and you are looking to pick up a copy of him, then hey bro, more power to you. But I think maybe Green Gojo might be a little bit better to pick up. I mean, that's hard to say. Zonji still gives me so much benefit till this day, bro. He is so impactful, so powerful, so strong, and just so fun to use. I think that Gojo is fun to use as well in his own different way, but I think that both of them are just good units to have in your account either way, because Yuji is the main character, so you know that more of him will be coming no matter what. Gojo is hype enough, people wished he was the main character, so you know more of him are going to be coming no matter what. So these characters here are just going to have more and more iterations in the future. The more copies you get of these characters and the more that you can work on these characters and give them excess stats before you even have them, the better that they will be, obviously. I made a point in my last live stream going over my character growth system and everything, and maybe I'll make another video touching on that, just talking about how important that shit is, because I realized my characters are actually getting quite a bit of extra stats from that when I really looked at the total amount that I was getting. The Yuji banner is going to be here until the 14th. So this right here up until the 4th, don't look at that for the first half of the celebration. I think the first half of the celebration will definitely be done before that. The first half of the celebration cannot be for like a month and some change. Like that's a month and like a week or two. Like that's crazy for the entire part 1 to be that. But then usually the part 1 and part 2 are split up amongst the entire month, if not a month and a week, a month and 2 weeks, something around that range. But just a full on month and some change of like part 1 is crazy. I would more so look at the secondary banners and everything for their dates, because usually when another banner gets added in, I guess this would be coming out, or like when another banner is getting added in is when all the prior banners would end, and since Gojo's banner is not going to end, I guess the next banners you would look at are like these banners right here. There was also a reward event that was ending on the 11th. We'll also see when the actual events that we have to do are going to be ending as well. Then right here, we're going to be getting an Imaginary Realm feature gacha with Toji and Mai and the recollection bit, student duties. I already have student duties, I'm pretty sure. I still am hunting for my copy of Toji, but we are about to get the standard banner update, so I'm not even going to think about this. I don't care about this. Now, if I miss Toji from the standard banner update, I might try to get some shenanigans going where I just get tickets and summon for him over and over again. But the last time I did that, I'm pretty sure I did like over 100 tickets and still didn't get him. So if JJK wants to fuck the dead man, they can try, but I'm gonna keep fighting, bro. I'm a fighter for real. But we got a couple banners coming out. Again, really good characters. If you're missing any of them, Gojo's excellent, Yuji's excellent, Toji is still excellent. He's still really good. I wish I had him. I'm still over here fiending to get this man so I can get him 5-star instantly and all that. But either way, I continue on. Now we got some limited time events here. Blue and 100 Oddities story event. During the event period, you can complete tasks and get the JJK 0 times 10. We already know that. You always in the recollection bit, who is the billionaire? But obviously, this is going to come with a recollection bit and a free multi. It always does come with a free multi. They honestly should have just gave us a free multi off rip just because it's a fucking Gojo character and they know everybody wants his ass. They should have just given us a multi. And plus, this man came at like light fucking speed. So we deserve a multi for that too. I'm going to be honest with you. Just like a log in and get a multi, which the 3,000 cubes, yeah. But I mean, we need 10 tickets on top of that. Because honestly, Gojo coming as fast as he did is pretty bullshit. I was a very strong proponent for the game getting released as fast as it is a good thing, because it's going to allow us to get synced up with the JP version a lot faster. And then both games are going to be updated a lot more. But I'm going to be honest with you. This layout of events right here was very unskillful, untactful, too fast. Nobody is prepared for this shit. Everybody's like complaining. Some people are prepared for it, but like the people who are prepared for it probably had to skip something even more important before this. So it's just like didn't really give anybody any time. We already know that JJK Phantom Parade is not a free-to-play friendly game, but like even still to do this is just like but I won't complain. I'll continue on because everything after this point should be fine. After this celebration, we are basically caught up with JP. Basically, we're missing a few things here and there, like the Panda Shopping Mall event and one of the cheeky Cursed Corpse stages. Yes, I'm still keeping track, Billy and Zoomzap. You need to hurry the fuck up. But either way, we are not too far behind, so we should not be getting anything crunched obscenely fast for no fucking reason like this again. This is like I'd probably say this is the worst. And I know that the first part of the game when, you know, Hollow Purple Gojo and Momo and Megumi and all those characters just dropped at lightning speed. Yes, that was bad, but nonetheless, I still could beat most of the events that I thought I couldn't beat without those characters just by switching my teams around a little bit and doing a little research. But now to do it with characters who are so like, bro, we just had the 0.5 anniversary, which cost everybody a lot of cubes because Sukuna Gojo and Yuji were all cracked as fuck. Not only that, we also had Shoko in between, who was pretty good. Mechamaru, who people know is a good DPS, which I didn't think he was worth the summon, but a lot of people couldn't control themselves. A lot of people still summon for him. Like, we had a lot of stuff. Like, all the characters coming out are actually, like, good now. So it's a lot harder to prioritize cubes for different banners. So to do this fast is pretty scummy, in my opinion. But nonetheless, we're finally having another marathon event campaign. Yay, SSR guaranteed gacha ticket. What they need to do is they need to update this so at the end we get 200. If we get to 200 points, or they just need to make a higher milestone where like we get to 250 points, we get a guaranteed recollection bit ticket, and then we get to 300 points, we get a guaranteed character ticket. Because I'm gonna be real with you, doing all the grinding you do and doing all the missions you do for this just to get met with a recollection bit that you already have is pretty fucking stupid. But the character dupes, I think, are a lot better because they put you towards being able to buy dupes of more characters. And buying dupes of characters is always going to give your account 10 billion times more benefit than recollection bits. I feel like my energy is starting to get a bit aggressive talking about this, but I'm really not trying to be aggressive, or my damn chair will roll up. I'm not really trying to be aggressive. I'm just trying to like be real here. Like, come on, we can do better than this. We can definitely do better than this. And then we have an imaginary battle. Get some imaginary battles from Highjo. Yay, excellent, cool. As many imaginary or as many phantom medals as we can get, because this is gonna have phantom medals on it. This is gonna have phantom medals in it. I'm pretty sure this is definitely gonna have phantom medals in it as well. As many phantom medals as we can get is excellent, because remember that new coin shop character has still yet to be released. Tomorrow we are getting a live stream talking about who is the coin shop character, which honestly I might need to just go to sleep and be live for that. But nonetheless, we are getting a new coin shop character this month, and it is going to be either Chozo or Dagon, one of those two, because Chozo is releasing, Dagon just makes sense. So it's got to be one of those two. They're coming pretty soon, and we're going to be able to see how good they are. I personally have 3,000 phantom medals right now, a little over 3,000. I'm definitely shooting to get to that 4,500 point before the third character, or fourth coin shop character gets here, which this is actually pretty monumental, because that would be the fourth free-to-play completely character. Not really. Maki was a free-to-play character from the JJK0 event, but this will be the fifth free-to-play character completely, fourth coin shop character to release in the game ever, which is really hype. But also, I do want to see, after the two versions are synced up, that we finally start seeing more free-to-play characters like how they did with the JJK0 event, because we certainly could use more free-to-play characters. It would take a little bit of the sting out if we had new characters releasing, right? But as we don't get the new character, we have a character we can farm from the event, which will also still give us an event bonus drop or something like that. And even if the character is not that cracked, you can still make him an SR character. You can still make him a rare character. There are still really good rare and SR characters in the game to this day, but they can just kind of be like 1/4 of what the new character coming out is supposed to be, right? So even if you don't get the new character, you still have something to try. But it's just like not giving free characters anymore after you obviously showed that you can do it. Kind of stupid. Let's go ahead and look at the last page, which I don't even know what the last page is. We're actually getting a paid gacha. The paid gacha is only one summon, and in this gacha you are guaranteed to get at least one target SSR character, limited to one draw, and can only be done using paid cubes. So this, I'm not sure if it's one of those summons where you pick 3 of the characters and then you do a summon and you get one of the 3, or if it's one of those summons where you just pick a character and just get that character. Because if it's one of those summons, I don't know. I would have to do my standard banner update summons before I did these summons to determine who I wanted to pick up. It'd be cool to pick up Mai, I guess. It's just really insane to me that Mai just fucking released, and so did Maki, and so did Shoko. And so did Inamaki. And they're all just here. They're just all here, bro. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Like, this is probably the first time I've ever seen a gacha game company just like, yo, we do not care. We are just gonna throw you the same characters again. They don't care. They literally do not care. So I mean, hey, bro, kudos to them, I guess. That's pretty chill. But if we didn't get this banner right here, and they changed a couple things, like, you know, they gave us a little bit more time. They farmed some cubes for Gojo. They gave us a free multi or 2 in there, more than the ones from just the event, because that's normal. We normally get that. And whenever it's a big celebration, we always get 3,000 cubes. That's nothing special. So it's just like, if they would have given us a few more freebies, like, dude, I've been playing Grand Cross a lot again lately, and like, damn, man, Grand Cross be throwing them freebies out the wazoo every celebration. This game be stingy as hell every turn, bro. This game is not free-to-play friendly. It is not easy to farm up 7,500 cubes to pity a banner when they're all coming out, you know, a week apart. It's not easy to do that. So this game's not free to play friendly, and they definitely need to make a lot of changes. What my hope is, the only reason why I am not upset is because, one, I am a changed man and I am one with the Tao. But also because I really do believe after the global and Japanese versions are completely synced up, they will stop with the bullshit and stop with the shenanigans. Because on JP, whenever they get something, it feels like they are just sitting on that content for a while, or they're sitting on that character, that banner, that celebration, whatever, for a while. All of our shit is just rapid fire, boom, 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 right? And I'll be honest with you, if they had found a pace right in between global and JP to where, like, you know, we have the content long enough to farm everything out comfortably, but like as soon as we farmed everything out comfortably, the event was probably almost already gone anyway, versus it being like I farmed everything out comfortably and I'm just sitting here with the event for another week waiting for the next week of stuff to come out. Like, no, we need to have some sort of like in between type of thing, because like sometimes, well, I typically do not have global events finish up on me before I can get all of the rewards. I've only had that happen to me twice, and that's one time because I just wasn't paying attention. I was being an asshole. And the second time is this Spirit Bash race right now. I have spent stamina, but I didn't have as many AP packs saved up, so I'm not going to be able to get everything from it. But I did go all the way to the end of it, and I've just been backtracking and getting all the little smaller rewards. So whatever I end up with is whatever I end up with. But I'm certainly not going to finish it in 12 hours, which is all we have left, or maybe 11 hours now by this point. But yeah, they definitely need to fix the pacing on the game altogether. I think that bringing Gojo this fast is definitely a big mistake, because you got to think, this is like that first wave, right? And in the first wave of it, I guess Yuji did come out in the first wave, but I don't know, bro. It just feels so much worse right now because we just got out of the anniversary. Like, at least with all of the hidden inventory stuff, not hidden inventory, with all of the JJK0 stuff, we knew all that stuff was going to rerun for certain already because of the JP version. Now we do not have something that easy to tell us, but ooh, honestly, this is some hidden inventory stuff, and we're about to have another anniversary. This could just all show back up during the anniversary. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, they could do all of the old JJK0 stuff. Not JJK0, I'm sorry. JJK0 is the rerun. But, like, they could just rerun these banners either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, would it hurt anything? No. Even more so, it would just influence people to spend more money, because if you drop us a full anniversary and we have all these crazy characters that we're trying to summon for in the first synced celebration for both games, which is going to be fucking wild. Keep that in mind, chat. Fucking crazy. They could definitely just throw all the hidden inventory units back into the fucking mix and get everybody to spend even more money. People are already going to be in a mood to spend money. That's people don't understand how money works. What you do is you don't make it easily accessible. And I know I'm kind of like talking to the company side of it, not the player base side of it. You do not make it easy and accessible. What you do is you just wait until you drop something so hype, so crazy, everybody's just willing to go nuts on it. And then literally, if you drop things all throughout that period, people are going to still be hyped up from the first thing and just keep picking stuff up anyway. Just keep buying packs. Just keep summoning. Because they're already hyped. They're already like, oh, dude, I'm already having fun summoning for this character. I already got blessed on this character. I might as well summon for this character. It's all about taking control of the energy when the people have it, basically. So, guys, I would not be surprised if they put all of this hidden inventory stuff right back on the 2-year or 1-year celebration or whatever, which, to be fair, we do have like half a year. Not really. We have about a little less than half a year before we get there, so that probably is ample enough time to save for the next set of characters coming, but definitely not these characters. And honestly, I'm gonna have to make the executive decision to not 5-star every one of these characters, just because I know they don't destroy the game, absolutely break the game wherever the fuck they go, right? Shoko and Gojo are busted, let's be real, but I'm pretty sure I have other green DPSs that I can make work. And then Nanami is a no-brainer. Like, I do want all of these characters at least once during the celebration, but like, I'm going to have to be very careful this celebration and get all of them just once, and then literally just wait for the next banner, and then after I have all of them, have to backtrack. That's probably the reason why Gojo is staying until September 4th, because all of the banners are probably going to come out. And I can see it now. I can see Gojo having one last day as Nanami comes out, right? But either way, I just need to secure one copy of every character, and then that's when I go back and backtrack on the characters that I want to have 5-star. Like, I want to have Gojo 5-star. Nanami and Shoko, I would prefer a 2-star just because they're mainly supports. Nanami also can be a good DPS too because he buffs himself, but even still, I think that they're going to be just fine at 2 stars. But guys, that is the bi-weekly update. I do know that we got a roadmap, and we also got something else that I saw that I need to make a video over. Oh, the standard banner update. We're going to talk about that in a different video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go down below, smack the like button, crunch the comment section, and also hit subscribe because a dead man could use it. I don't know what I was gonna say, but you guys have a wonderful, excellent day, and guys, get ready for this celebration. It's not looking like there's gonna be too many freebies, but it's looking like there's gonna be a lot of tempting shit. So be ready, bro. This one's gonna be rough. I'll be honest. This one's gonna be rough in my opinion. It's gonna be hype, but it's gonna be rough as fuck for sure. Y'all have an excellent day. Peace out. The dead man loves you.